So our next leader talk is by Anna Minarik, and she is a third-year neuroscience student and 2018 Schulich leader at Dalhousie University. She's interested in research and currently working in a lab investigating sleeping patterns of youth who have a risk of developing mental illness. She will be talking about how mentorship has helped her get to where she is today with her talk, The Importance of Mentorship in Your STEM Journey. Take it away, Anna.
Hi everyone, I'm just going to share my screen quickly. Hi everyone. So as Kinga said, my name is Anna Minarik and I'm a third-year neuroscience student at Dalhousie University. I'm really glad to be speaking with you today and talking to you about the importance of mentorship in your STEM journey. So to start this off, I would like you all to think about where you are today. Think about all your accomplishments, achievements, and all the opportunities that you've had. Now, do you think you would have been able to get to where you are today without the help of others, specifically without the help of mentors? I'm sure that you all have had at least a couple people in your lives who you wouldn't be here today without. So what exactly is mentorship? Mentorship is defined as a relationship in which a more experienced or knowledgeable person helps to guide a less experienced or knowledgeable person. When we think of mentorship, we often think that mentors are associated with positions of power, so like supervisors or professors. But anybody can be a mentor to you. Parents, friends, colleagues, teachers, family members, anybody really. And you can also be a mentor to anybody else. They're there to listen to you, support you, and give you advice and guidance. Mentorship has played a large role in my STEM journey. And like many of you, I would not be where I am today without the mentorship in my life. One of the mentors who had a really big impact in my life was my biathlon coach and his family when I was growing up in Edmonton. For those of you who don't know what biathlon is, it's a sport that combines cross-country skiing and rifle shooting. Yes, it's a sport. I had a bit of a difficult situation growing up, and their family really supported me during that time. The parents also happened to be neuroscientists, so I would always ask about their research and what they were doing in the lab and what they were doing with the mice in the lab and just things that they were researching in general. In the spring of grade 11, my biathlon coach emailed me out of the blue and offered me a position working in his lab. That's how I was first introduced to neuroscience. Their family inspired me, provided me with an amazing opportunity, and most importantly, they believed in me. Another mentor who's really impacted my life was actually another Schulich leader who I met back in 2018 when in-person events were still a thing. She suggested I reach out to professors to volunteer in their labs and gave me her template email she had used the year before when she was applying to get a lab position. She doesn't think that she did much by forwarding me that email template, but she gave me the motivation to get involved in research at Dal, which has led me to where I am today and what I want to pursue in my life. Since then, I've been involved in several labs and I'm now looking to pursue a career in neuroscience research. That's the funny thing. Sometimes you don't know how much others will impact you or what advice people will speak to you. Similarly, you also don't know how the advice or support that you give to others will impact their lives and that it can completely reshape their life and the direction that their life is taking. These are just a few of the many people who mentored me and helped me get to where I am today. And I just wanted to emphasize that mentors are really important because they inspire you, push you, and they support you. Mentorship is something that is really important throughout your life, but there are certain times in your life when mentorship is critical, and those are during the times of change in your life when you need to make important decisions that will significantly impact your life. For me, I had to make a decision like this when I was fortunate enough to receive a Schulich scholarship offer at both Dalhousie and the University of Alberta. I had a week to decide whether I would stay living in Edmonton with my family or move to the other side of Canada where I'd never been before and I didn't know a single person. I called a lot of my mentors that week and asked them to give me advice and guidance on what I should do. David actually connected me with Schulich leaders from both universities at the time, and they gave me insights by speaking about their personal experiences and helped me lay out the pros and cons. And as you know, I decided to go to Dal, and I'm still grateful every day that I took this chance. My mentors were the ones to help me to realize what the best decision for me was and where I would thrive the most. I'm so grateful to have had great mentorship throughout my life, as I'm sure many of you have had as well. That's why I think it's important to pay it forward either at your university or in your community. Over the past couple of months, I've been involved with the Schulich Leader Mental Wellness Initiative. During our meetings, we've talked about how important mentorship is and how important a support network is. So a few of us are interested in creating a mentorship working group to take this discussion further and talk about what a network-wide mentorship program would look like. I know that within universities, there's already a mentorship program where you're paired with an upper year Schulich, and you meet once a month or so. I would like to create something in addition to that, a network-wide mentorship program for circumstantial mentorship. Not so much being matched with someone and meeting a couple times during the year or throughout the month, but mentors available to you when you need it most. For example, when applying to grad schools or looking for summer internships. There's so much potential within this network, and I think that by creating a network-wide program like this would be one way that we could utilize it. So on a post-survey form that you'll be emailed after this conference, you can select if you're interested in connecting and being a part of the mentorship working group I want to create. There will also be another option to select if you would be interested in becoming a mentor or becoming mentored to help us get a better idea of what you guys would be interested in. Thank you, David, for organizing this conference, and thank you for everyone for listening to my presentation. This conference celebrates us, but we wouldn't be here without our mentors. So take a moment to think about who they are and what they've done for you, and maybe take some time today to thank them because we would not be here without them. Thank you.